Hello, I'm Taylor Mack. I'm going to be teaching 10,000 Reasons, a worship song that we all know and love, and it's pretty simple. It's not too hard, so I'm going to teach it to you. I'm making the assumption that you know your chords, your basic chords at least. This is not a hard song, I'm not going to go through how you make these chords, but the chords is C, G, D, and E minor. And for some reason, if you don't know those chords, you can go look them up real quick, and that's all you need for this song. And I'd say that if this was like your first song learning on guitar, I think it'd be a really good beginner song. So, but if you're just learning, it's also a good one too to learn. So I'm gonna teach it to you. So I'm just gonna do the verse and the chorus. I'd say this is more of a modern hymn. So it doesn't have a bridge. A lot of songs, all worship songs will have a bridge, but it kind of builds up. But this song doesn't. So I won't have to play through the whole song. I'll just show you the verse, and I'll show you the chorus, and then we'll call it a day. All right. So I'll play through the verse, and then I'll break it down, and then I'll do the same thing for the chorus, and I'll break it down. So let's do it. All right, this is the verse. The sun comes up, makes a new day dawning. It's time to sing my song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing with the evening come. Oops, one chord then. So yeah, that's it. Even though I played a wrong chord at the very end, but that's how the verse goes. So I'll break it down. Let's go through it. You have before that, the strumming pattern I'm doing is it's down, 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 up. So like. And the way I think about when I do strumming patterns, I like to think in like sequences. So in this sequence, like as soon as you end, you repeat the sequence. So down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So as soon as you go up, you go in back down, and you start it over. I might have just confused you, but some people I might help. So yeah. So it's. So that's pretty much everything I'm doing with the drum pattern. I'll actually sometimes when I'm singing, and that's the thing about with worship songs. You can kind of put your own flavor on them if you want to. Sometimes I'll do a little some 8 notes. Sometimes I'll even do a little palm mute, maybe on a verse or something, depending on how you want to do it. That's the kind of stuff you can do, add your own flavor. But just simplified, stripped back, that strumming pattern won't work. So that'll work. So yeah, enough about the strumming pattern. So let's go through some chords. So this is the verse. So we're going to start off on a C. So it's going to be. kind of when you think of the verse, kind of divide it in two parts. See, going back to sequences again. But this first two parts is just the C, G, D, and E minor twice, and you just play it. And you don't change anything. You just play through it twice. So let's do that again. And the strumming pattern, you just do the strumming pattern for each chord change. So. But second time you do it, I kind of miscommunicated that. But the second time you do it, you kind of hold out that. Wait, I'm getting the chorus and the verse mixed up. Yeah, I was getting mixed up with the chorus. The chords are very similar in the chorus, so you can start playing it and you just kind of get lost in it without singing. So yeah, so you do play those four chords 2 times in a row, and then but the second sequence, as you will, next 2 times, next 2 chords, it will be a little different timing wise. So let me just play through the whole verse, and then we'll get to that part and break it down. So it's not too hard. You just E minor. The first time you do E minor, that second part, you just let it ring, and then instead of going to E minor at the end, you go on a G. So and so it's C, da, 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 G, da, da, D. 1, 2, 3. C, G, D, then back to G. And then in between verses, you might want to, of course, play between G and C. That's what I kind of do. So yeah, that's how the verse goes. Now onto the chorus. I'm going to play through it and then we'll break it down. Bless the Lord of my soul, oh my soul, I worship His holy name. Love like never before, oh my soul, I worship His holy name. So, yeah, let's do that. So it'd be a C. It's very similar to the verse. Remember, I got caught up earlier because it's so similar. So it starts off on a C. Da da C, the G, the D, E minor, just like the verse. C, G, D. But right here, instead of going to E minor, like in the verse and the first part of the chorus, you just let D ring out for 2 times. Like, you hold it out for the same amount of time you would the E minor. You just don't switch to E minor. So it would be like C, G, C, D, E minor. So that's a little walk up. They do at the end of the chorus, oh my soul. So that'll be a and then you go C, D, G. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play through the chorus one more time, and for you, and that'll be it. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, I worship His holy name. Sing like a bird, C, D minor, C, D, G. And at the very end, the Matt Veteran version, he repeats that, I worship His holy name a few times, and he's like, that's just going to, I worship, C, holy name, E minor. Lord, I see your holy name, E minor. Then you resolve, we worship your holy name. That's a little trick a lot of worship leaders do. And me, as a worship leader myself, I do that with a lot of the songs I do on Sunday. So, but yeah, that's 10,000 Reasons, and I hope it helps you. And I hope God just continues to reveal Himself to you and lead you in the way that He has you to go. So, you have a wonderful day, and God bless.